Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today on this weekend's Weekend Wonder, we are having a look at Beholder 2. So this is in beta at the moment, so of course if there's any bugs and stuff like that, then of course this is only a test version. I've been lucky enough to be able to have a look at this before anything else. So this has taken a different look on from what the previous one has. We seem to be able to control this person arrow keys by the looks of it. Okay, got a couple of people around. What's our tasks? We have no tasks. No effects so far, and yeah, okay, so let's go and find out what's going on. So hi, guess you're the one who's waiting for. My name is George Hermes. Nice to meet you. You must be a big shot, Evan, right? Why? I've dealt with the ministry for 8 years, 4 months and 12 days, and in that time I've processed 18,342 applications and have had 1,629 cups of coffee and witnessed 284 incidents of civil disorder. Now ask me how many times I got sent a welcome a new employee on the first day. 0, Evan. Zilch. Not once at all. Those 3,052 days, so you've got to be something... You're right, I'm a big shot in the ministry. Don't want to be overcautious, let's go no clue. I think you've got me mixed up with someone else. I'm here to be a simple clerk. My name's Evan Remgade. Remgade, as in Remgade? Remgade? Oh god, your father. Go on, Hope. What did you want to say? My deepest condolences. Can't imagine what you must be feeling right now, and I think I must saw him just 58 hours and 23 minutes before his death. We weren't that close, to be honest. We haven't talked for a decade. I didn't even know he worked here until yesterday. He didn't just work here. Your father was one of the most respected people in the ministry, one of the top management. Ah, okay, so I'm assuming his father was the guy you play in the first one. I can't remember how. I don't know how that one ended. I only got about halfway through the game, and then I stopped because I was playing other games. So I might actually have to go back and play that now, actually, just to find out a little bit more. The most amazing thing is he never looked down on his subordinates. He was open and honest. What happened? Did the police make any headway? We weren't told much, so only have a fact or two. The rest is gossip and fantasies of draft employees. Okay, what are the facts? 47 hours and 23 minutes ago, your father fell out of the ministry's top floor window. He fell down 37 floors, hit the pavement and died on the spot. The law enforcement is working on finding out what happened and why. At least that's what we're told. Perhaps I have some important info for your father's death. But it's best to discuss it somewhere quiet after I instruct you and show you to your desk. Because, you know, priorities. Ready for the first day in the ministry? Let's go. Right, so I need to follow him to his work area. Coming up, let's go. So what's this? So you can still click on things. Right, so that must be the ministry or something. Okay, note the statue of the wise leader of the square. It took over 5,500 tons of concrete and 2,400 tons of metal to make it. Wow, okay, that's a lot. Can I talk with him? Oh, okay, he was saying things, I just missed it. Okay, bugger. Your father died here. Wow, okay, thanks. Now it's the favourite spot for gospel. You can eavesdrop even though you're not likely to hear anything nice or useful. However, you should get used to it. Job's perfect, no matter your position you're in. You've got to listen in, notice everything and report to the higher ups. Yeah, I remember that. Let's listen to what's going on, shall we? What happened here? I've been bringing reports to the Ministry of Distribution for 3 days. I've missed everything. They say Redgrave fell out the window yesterday. Do you know who he was? Of course I do. He was one of the bigwigs. How could anything like this happen? No idea. You better not dwell on it. Okay, so I've got amount of time. Am I only allowed a certain amount of time? Thorin saw him fall right from the top floor, he says. First, some shards of glass came rounding down. Then, heads must have rolls. No fill. All's quiet. They declared a mourning period as usual. And that's even scary, you know. Ministers don't just drop out of windows every day. There must be a reason. Keep it down. You don't want to make a trip out the window too. Don't say that. I didn't mean... Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, so let's move on. Have a quick drink. So why would you want to work at the same company where literally the Ministry Ministry of Safety is a separate reason to be proud. The security guard is your best friend here, especially when you get along. The guards have prevented 985 terrorist attacks this year alone. That's almost 4 attempts a year. So just in case, carry cash, don't ruin their stats, if you know what I mean. Don't talk to them, okay. Right, nothing there. Okay, they're all scanning through. I'm assuming just go through. Yep, I'm green. That's fine. Look, someone got caught. New technologies guarding humanity. The newly developed optic fiber connects the frames. And should connect to speed. Okay. Oh wow. Guy doesn't look happy. I want to know what's going on. I forgot the access code to my terminal. What am I to do now? It escapes me. What if someone else remembers it? Ah, what a nuisance. I'm twice that much underground, at least according to official data. The higher the floor, the better the job. If you work hard, you might make it to the top, but keep in mind there's lots of people who are trying to get promoted, and there's stiff competition. What wouldn't people do for promotion? Some set their co-workers up, some suck up to their bosses, some nutheads even attempt career progression by working hard. Weird people. Yeah, who wants to work hard to actually get a promotion? The way it's all set up, getting anywhere by working hard is next to impossible. Although I believe a guy with your last name should have no issues moving up. Okay, right. So, can't go on the left, don't have access. Unavailable in this... Okay, so... Yeah, because there's a beta version where most people won't have access to, like, the whole game. Which I wouldn't expect it, to be honest. It's worth paying your dues to the person who sacrificed everything to his people. Now remember, the wise leader is always vigilant. Everything shall pass, but the enemy shall not. That doesn't really make sense. Everything shall pass, but the enemy won't. Here's where we hold general meetings. They're usually mundane, people getting rewarded or reprimanded. Sometimes we also publicly condemn the actions of our neighbour states. Some smart ass suggest we call these meetings 5 minutes of hatred, but as far as I know, got written up at once. You shouldn't have suggested anything again. You also sing some anthems. For example, this month I sang the main state anthem 426 times. Wow, that is ridiculous. So these people are just chatting, so you can... Okay, you can't listen to every conversation. That is a lot of floor space. No joke, right. Oh no, I'm not going to listen to any more conversations at the moment. See those lines? Every single person standing there has come here with a problem. Whether it's a real issue or not is up to us to decide. Our job is to send people to the right department. But it's important not to be an overachiever. You don't want people thinking the ministry doesn't have anything better to do. Okay. The dude's a klutz, always drops stuff. Keeps forgetting his name. Which guy? I didn't see anything. You can help him if you want, but helping others isn't something you usually do around here. On one hand, of course, they might be grateful, and others, you never know what people... Many other people won't miss a chance to trip or backstab you. And I wish I could just say the figures of speech, but, well, that's up to you. You know what? I'm not that sort of person. Yes, of course, let's all kick Morris, who hasn't been kicked Morris all day. I've already had coffee poured over my head and a pin on my seat. Yeah, that's... Really? From another ministry or a newcomer? Today is my first day. That explains it. I wonder if you'll stay that way or become all like the others. Sure, return your kindness the best of modest abilities. Don't mention it. See? So you can make an ally. Good choice. Keep in mind you can't help everyone, no matter how hard you try. Trust me, I tried. Sometimes it's best not to get involved. But if you can, why not? Like, you might as well help someone. So I'm getting scanned to enter? Okay, fair enough. That's a bit drastic. So that's the... Get acquainted. My name's Evan. I'm new. Really? I'm Serene Moritz. Talk about everything. Talk about the weather. Talk about family. Why you wanna be a dad? I'm not gonna discuss my family with you. What do you care? I'm assuming you need that amount? Okay. The ministry is restricted access area. What do you think people eat in restricted areas? Air? I love it. When is it they shut down to cut costs? Folks started dying of starvation right at their workplaces. So the bosses had me okay selling food here. And nobody stops you? I'd love to see them try. I was just a janitor here and I hope... and you know how it goes. Nobody pays attention to the hired help, so I've seen and heard a lot. Once the canteen got shut down, I figured things out here went straight to the boss. We agreed on the amount fairly quick. The security chief though became a problem. So I had to remind him of what happens on the day of order a couple of years ago, and that he came to his senses pretty sharp. Ever since, security just smile and wave at me. Want to start smuggling pies too and take my job away. Okay. Right. I can have a conversation with him too? Okay, fair enough. Bit rude. All I wanted was a general chat. And here's the common room. You're spending a lot of time here working and conversing with your other colleagues. Who are you? Hello. My name is Evan. Courier. Okay, so once I get more things I can trade with him. Okay. That's your desk. Take a look around. I'll give you your first assignment as soon as you're ready. So this is my desk, I'm assuming? Okay, he's got like medical supplies and stuff. Not the telephone. Okay. Or is this mine? Nope, that must be mine. I'll show you to your workplace and ropes. Listen to briefing. Okay. Tell me about my job. So, we're in the reception room. People working in these booths assign visitors to the ministries and their offices. This is the front line, the bureaucratic defense. Only the chosen ones can get past it. Do you mean us? Do you think you've been chosen? People often consider themselves to be special, but in fact, we're all the same. 2 square meters of skin, 206 bones, 5 liters of blood. Well, as long as you eat well and aren't an honorary blood donor. And eventually, we all die, except for the wise leader, of course. But before you die, you need to work hard. Okay, right. So, about forms. What kind of forms? Currently there are 4 types of forms: request, complaints, denumerization, and information. You select one depending on the appeal. If you're having difficulties determining the appeal type, use the hints in the terminal. Okay. What ministries are there? In fact, there are many ministries established and abolished every day, and we never have time to update our register. Unfortunately, the big 6 are always around. The Ministry of Order, Patriotism, Social Care, Labour, Culture and Sports, and Science and Technology. Wow, what about offices? Each ministry has several offices. You can see the weekly operating schedule in the offices on the right. Holy bugger. That is a lot. Your task to stay is to process 5 visitors. You'll get reputation points for meeting your quota. Evan, the ministry reputation is much more valued than money. Everyone can steal or find money, but reputation has to be earned. Without it, you can forget about promotions, rewards, and the whole career. If you don't have enough influence in the ministry, your colleagues won't even talk to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's jump into it then. Like... Okay, right. Visitor, well, hello there. I've been the prima donna at the theatre for the past 40 years. I've played the best parties. You might know me from... Sorry, I don't have a lot to do. Can you cut the chase? But of course, Emma Barabutilo, okay, director of the Civil Military Theatre, but on a new play called... Oh, put on a new play called Love of War. He made all the actresses dress up as soldiers, and then he stood to attention right in front of them. What do you mean? Exactly, young man, exactly. I know, right? The amateurs are nothing when it comes to art, and a pathetic fool didn't even give me a uniform. I demand that you restore the status quo. Everyone must know who the prima donna is. No, don't need to listen to it again. So is this a request? Order? Culture and sports? It's Monday the 7th. I have absolutely no clue. Let's do a 78. Print? It was the wrong form. Hello there, I spent 3 years knitting a portrait of our leader to decorate our entrance hall. And guess what? It was destroyed in less than a week. I've just been trying so hard, working to remind people the leader's always there for us. Find whoever it is and prosecute them. Okay, so that is a complaint. It sounds like we need order. And again, it's Monday, so 78. No, there is no 78 form, so we will need a 15. No, that's not there either. A 212 form. Print. Which ministry was it to then? I haven't been able to collect my pension for 2 months. It's all because someone with the same name died. Who can help me with this? Information. Social care. It's also a Monday. So 301. I keep getting these forms wrong. I'm the principal of kindergarten. Okay, someone here. Okay, random phone went off. Let's not go off again. Somehow we were sent sandals instead of snow boots for the kids. Must have been a mistake. I've arranged to swap with my colleagues in the south, but need the ministry's permission. What do I need to do? That sounds like an information. In social care? And it's also a Monday, so we need a 390 form. What? Can I collect my father's belonging? He turned 85 and we took him to the National Enthusiasm Centre yesterday, but the old loon decided to take the gold watch Grandpa gave to him. And that's my inheritance. You want to request social care. We've already used the 390. 301, we've already used the 301. 27, no. You can't have any of those. They didn't go that high. Oh, they go further down. Okay. Can you have a 717? You can have a 717. Yes! We got them all right. Welcome to the Patriot Terminal. Right, let's do another 2 forms then. Let's see if we can get this right, shall we? Right, Charles Bakery is selling cakes with the wise leader's face on them yesterday. It's an absolute outrage. Explain. What's the display? I can't bring myself to say it. People are cutting and eating our leader. It's so anti-patriotic. Has to be arrested. So... denunciation or a complaint? It's going to be a complaint. It's going to be patriotism. And we're going to use a 154 form. And we're going to print it. Oh, so it was the denunciation. Okay. Of newborns in the district, who should I hand it over to? That would be... information. No. Would that be a request? Request and social care. And 301 you can use, so we can print. No, so it's information that time. Okay. Right, we've got to get these ones right. I recently bought some new mascaras. What's this? Select appeal type. Visitor wants his or his rights to receive benefits, information, other resources. Injustice, violation to his or her rights, law, norms, conduct without specific individual conduct. Okay. Okay. I bought some new mascara. It says on the package that it's specially formulated used of machine oil and gunpowder residue. I'd like to find out how to take it off. That sounds like you want information on science and technology. And you can use a 78 form. No? What? What is the question mark? Visitor wants his or her right to receive benefits, information, or other resources. It has brought information. Okay, right, this makes sense. So here I am, a simple blue-collar worker, and I don't understand what the... Whoa, language, man. I'm saying I don't understand what the fussy management in the boiler station is thinking. I'm pulling 3 shifts on my own, and they want me to pick up another one. Sounds like you have a complaint about labour. And you want a 202 form. Nope, okay. That sounded like a complaint, to be honest. A weaver came up the way turning 5 machines instead of just 1. She ended up with a bunch of free time and used it to read at work. So what's the problem? She won't tell me how she did it. I want to read at work too. Do something. Now, she has a name, doesn't she? She has a culprit's name. Sounds like a problem with order. You can't have a 101. You can't have a 375. You can have a 404. No, it was... What's that one then? Vending machines. Right, let's exit that. Doing really badly at that. I've only got 50 out of that. That was rubbish. Not doing well at this, am I? Making mistakes in your job. Listen to visitors attentively and direct them to the available officers. Your job is highly important to our country. I have nothing more to tell you about your work. You're on your own now. Get settled and meet your colleagues, earn reputation. If you keep it up and work hard 8 hours a day, boss to work 12 hours a day, isn't that exciting? I'll mark it in my journal that you've had your briefing. All the required documents are in the cart near the table. Take them to Magna Riva. Okay. That one, or that one. So I'm going to take this cart. Okay. Where is she then? Oh, okay, in the big office. I've got documents to give you. Get to it. What do you want? Give documents. I didn't ask if you're interested. Reading sealed papers like these when you don't have top secret clearance can cost you your freedom or your life. Do you make me think so? I don't care what you stick any of your extremities. There are rules, regulations, and instructions that must be observed. Okay. Okay. Talk to hermits on the streets. Okay. So that means I need to leave. Surely there would be a quicker way of leaving, right? Yeah, not doing so well so far, are we really? Like, I got only 1 right. Like, that's a bad thing. Out of 10, only 1 right. So everyone's just talking. So these must be employee lines. There's a lot of open, wasted space in here. It's me, Clubsy. Do you remember me? You helped me collect my papers and everyone else ignored me. I promised to thank you. Here you are. It's not much, but it's all I can afford. There's no better teacher than a book. It helps you learn new skills. No thank you. I've been working here for 15 years and you're the first one who hasn't ignored me. I don't... Is there like a... Do I have an inventory? I don't seem to have an inventory. Oh, I've got reputation, 250. When did I get reputation? I don't remember seeing that. So I don't have permission to go up there yet. It beeps me correct on the way out as well. Okay, that's different. Okay, leave the ministry. We should be able to see our guy down here somewhere. Instead of the feet of the statue. That's not the feet of the statue. The feet of the statue is over there. Evan, it's about your father. Things happened to him were just terrible. I have to tell you something. Go on. At most 20 people in our whole country know this information. I'm taking whose risk divulging these details to you, so you have to ask me not a word to anybody else. As you know, I was appointed to be position floor inspector several years ago, but at the same time I was enlisted to work in Department 6. That's a myth. No thinking person really believes in it. The greatest trick the devil has ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. Department 6 is considered to be a myth because that's the way their leader wanted it. More precisely, that's how your father wanted it. My father was the head of Department 6, and that's what you're doing here? A secret project, helmed by your father, was launched at the time, and that's how we met. I'm always good with numbers, so I was invited on board to assess statistical errors and their potential consequences. Bloody hell, can't speak today. He didn't talk much about himself, but mentioned to his son several times, and his eyes lit up when he did. He was proud of you, trust me. What was the project? Not here, not now, it's too dangerous. Okay, we need to find a quiet place at the right time. How about tomorrow? Okay. He mentioned that was no longer in touch with you, but always hoped that someday you'd come join him. Why do you think so? He wrote you a letter a few days before his death. He must have known what was going to happen to him. Letter? Do you have it with you? No, I keep it at home. I didn't expect you to appear so soon. I'll give it to you tomorrow and tell you everything I know. Somewhere quiet. Okay, let's say goodbye then. Right, so let's go home. Let's go to bed. I think that's the way. I was expecting to see cameras in the top and stuff. So we can't do anything there. Can't do anything TV, can't do anything in there. Who's that? Who are you? I'm glad to see you, Evan. Do you remember me? No. We were friends. We worked side by side for many years. I was a frequent visitor to your home. Do you remember? Your mother used to make fantastic rhubarb pies. She passed away a long time ago. And your father's funeral too. I'm afraid your father's death was a complicated case. Somehow, someone at the top decided to close it quickly. That's why I came to you. We need to discuss your work. How's your first day going? Everything's changing quickly. Just a week ago I was planning to visit my father and introduce him to the family. Oh, to my family? He's got a family. In the end I was too late, even for his funeral. Too late for that too. Oh wow, okay, so... So it was you who arranged this transfer to the ministry. Though not because of your good looks, I'm sure you've guessed. Are you here alone? Where is your family? So their family's away, okay. Place is full of coal mines and some pretty aggressive workers. Not the best place for a woman and a child. I realise that, but I have to get an apartment ready for them as soon as possible. Alright, I'm ready to answer your questions. Ask about Father's desk. Desk? I don't care about his desk. 4 managers were involved somehow. Not all that's all I know, and I and I couldn't conduct a full investigation. If I say he's in charge of like investigations, so I, the only insider I had in the ministry, that your father, clearly he discovered something very important and had to be taken out. Let's all the evidence disappearing if we can. Let's try and offer help. I want to help you. Happy to hear it. Find some dirt on these bastards, and we'll find out who's responsible for your father's death. I ensure you met with the appropriate punishment. Where should I begin? I'm no detective. Your main task is to listen to what they say, write everything down and ask the right questions, then everything will work out. Let's begin with Pete Fugston, your immediate superior. That wretch loves only money. You will see for yourself. And remember, the higher up you go, the more chances you'll have to make a difference. Don't miss out those chances. It's typical middle-class official's apartment. I arranged it for you. It was seized under the investigation. Okay. No, Evan, you live here as long as you work at the ministry. Okay, you still have to pay bills, otherwise you'll be thrown out into the streets. As an IAD secret agent, you have to play by the rules to avoid unwanted attention. I'll pay bills today, but from tomorrow, you'll have to take care of that yourself. The ministry's housing is extremely strict. As you know, even a minor debt leads to arrest. Respect for labour, communal property, and all that stuff. There are 603 people in line waiting for your apartment. I checked. Wow. Okay. How much do... Oh, he's paying my bills. How much is it for the night? We can watch some telly, find out what's going on. Let's watch that then. Skill added. Know the characters from the Walking Boreans TV series. Ah, okay. So you can, like that. Is that how you upgrade stuff? Like you learn skills? So you got to use your time wisely then. How to save state. Property new skill. Picking crossbar locks. How to run tenant building in pictures. New skill. Rent discounted by 10%. Hacking simple terminal passwords. Oh wow. Okay, so I can't use that anymore. Hoping there was nothing else to use because I've only got half an hour left of the day, apparently. Let's go to sleep then. And we're back in the morning. So I think we're going to leave it there for today, guys. Yeah, if you did like this, then please do hit the like button. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.